What's going on? It's Dan the Man right now. Excuse me for the dark. I'm about to go to sleep. So I'm not gonna keep this video longer than probably 10 minutes, maybe 20 at tops. So stick in there with me. I'm gonna be talking about the climate of boxing, how I'm seeing it, the disappointments, the double standards. I'm gonna touch on it a little bit. Not too rough, not too hard, just a little bit. So let's crack into it. I've noticed a trend that I'm not happy about in the sport that I fell in love with. And that's the art of ducking. I'm not happy with it. And what pisses me off even more, I'm not happy with the fact that the fans of these people are happy about blatant ducks and cherry picks. Yeah, I'm also including cherry picks. I'm not happy with it. Let's talk about Canelo. Fighting Kovalev, because right now he's really trying his best to fight Kovalev. I'm pretty sure if you got a good boxing sense, you can tell why Canelo wants Kovalev. But if you also, on the other hand, can tell that that fight is extremely dangerous. But let's look on the reason why Canelo is pursuing him so. We've seen Kovalev beat, stopped. His last couple fights, he was dropped. Andre Ward dismantled him. We've seen that Kovalev's inside game is not up to par with Canelo's inside game. These are observations that I've seen, and I'll call them facts. I mean, we also know that Kovalev, just like Canelo, has stamina issues. So what does this mean? Kovalev, if you really break it down, kind of seems tailor-made for Canelo's style. If Canelo can survive Kovalev's mid-range, he could possibly get inside and do damage. We know Canelo inside game is way better than Kovalev's, and he knows if he can get inside Kovalev's body, he's gonna rack it, he's gonna hurt it, he's gonna thump it. So moving up to 175 to fight somebody with stamina issues and has a weak inside game, honestly, that sounds more in favor of Canelo than Kovalev. I want to call that a cherry pick, but I'm not. Hey, I'm going to call it... I'm going to call it a... I don't know what to call it. I'm going to call it carefully hand-picked opponents. Because he'd rather fight somebody at a higher level when he hasn't cleared out middleweight. He hasn't cleared out 160. Who in the heck told Canelo that he can do something like that? You know, he's a franchise champion. What the hell is a franchise champion? But somebody told Canelo he's a man of boxing, and pretty much he is. But he didn't do enough to be just doing whatever the hell he want to do. And he might fight Jaime McGee. I'm not pleased with that. You got two champions at 160. He's avoiding clearly. And I'm not being a hater. I know a lot of you people that defend Canelo will believe what I'm saying is hate. No, I'm not hating. These are facts. It looks like he's avoiding them because he could have fought Boo Boo and both Charlos at 154. He didn't. He moved up. But let's get off Canelo. That's one. That's just one. But not a big one. Because if he fights Kovalev, that's good. And there's rumored to say that he might fight Boo Boo. That is great. That would be great. So I'm not going to get too hard on Canelo. Because even let's say he does fight Kovalev, that's still better than what Triple G's doing. Oh yeah, I'm talking about Triple G. He is the most, in his actions, outside of the ring, his carefully picked opponents. Not even carefully, he's cherry picking. He's ducking and cherry picking, and he still has loyal fans. He won't fight Charlo. He won't fight Boo. He won't fight Derevchenko. Hell, I don't even think he'll fight Korobov. But people said he could beat Charlo, but he ducks him to fight at Steve Rose. This is the behavior in boxing that as a true boxing fan, I cannot find appropriate. I won't. I can't. Triple G has been openly ducking. He says it. And on God, he will not fight anybody. He won't fight anybody opposed. The only person he's chasing after is Canelo. That cannot be right. The zone needs to fix that. He has to fight somebody. He ducked him. He ducked Charlo. He ducked Boo. He ducked everything. And people still ride for him. That's unacceptable. But they will not ride for somebody that's actually doing something that he's supposed to do. Beating eliminators. Being a mandatory. Calling people out. Becoming a champion. That's Boo Boo, Andre, and Charlo. They're doing the right things. They get hate, get called trash, bums. But they're fighting better opposition. Oh my God, they're fighting better opposition than Triple G has in his last three No. In his last fight, in the Vans fight, his last three fights besides Canelo, who has he fought? He fought Vanes Masarosian, I believe after a 2-year layup. I don't even know if he had a proper trainer. You know Van was gonna lose. His promoter was Don King. And people still rate him as a top middleweight. I can't do it. His actions tell me everything I need to know. He's not, I can't rank him as a top middleweight. I won't even have him in my, if I did do pound for pound list, I couldn't have him in my top 10. Hell, I couldn't have him in my top 20. That's how disappointed I am in Triple G. I'm highly disappointed in that man. Oh my gosh. And let's talk about Tyson Fury, great heavyweight champion. But why was people really trying to hype that fight up? I've seen people say Tom Schwartz was better than Bermane Stiverne when he first fought Wilder. That is asinine. that is astronomically retarded. But people didn't say anything except for people that stands up for the right things. If you see something stupid, call it out. If you see, I don't care if you're Mexican, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're Asian, I don't care if you're from the UK, I don't care if you're American, I don't care what you are. If you see something like what Triple G's doing, I don't care if you're a fan or not, you gotta stop, you gotta call it out, man. Because if you guys don't call it out, they will continue to duck and cherry pick. Fix it. This is a rant. I didn't even have a structure. I'm too tired for a structure. But one thing I'm not tired of is speaking the truth. But one thing I am tired of, though, on another hand, is the bull crap that unbiased boxing fans have to trudge through because men that have crushes, I broke that word completely down, but let's say it again, crushes on these boxers make up a million excuses on why good fighters can't become great, because they make up all these excuses for their favorite fighter not to fight a very good fighter, like Canelo fans are doing with Charlo and Boo Boo Andre, like Triple G fans are doing with Charlo and Boo Boo Andre. And Tyson Fury should be getting booed. He is not the number one heavyweight. I'm sorry. He is not the number one heavyweight. Especially because if he was the number one heavyweight, he wouldn't have fought Tom Schwartz. He would have fought a Dillian White. He would have maybe fought Oscar Rivas, somebody that's deadly. He fought Tom Schwartz. You could tell Tom Schwartz wasn't ready for him. He was too green. You wanna know how I know? He shelled up when he was getting welled on. He didn't even grab. He didn't return fire. He didn't do any of that. He just took it. Hell, that looked like he quit almost. He just curled up in the corner and just got smoked. But when you have Charlo, Boo Boo Andre, Wilder, they're doing the right things. I don't care if you hate them or not. They're doing the right things. Also, Andy Ruiz, they're doing the right things. They want to make fights happen. They're doing it for legacy. They're out here working, sweating, wanting to fight the people that the fans desire, what the sports needs. Because I can tell you right now, I am not the least bit interested in a Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin rematch. I don't want to see it right now. What? If y'all want to keep saying what has what has Triple? This might sound crazy, but bear with me. What has Triple G done since he lost to Canelo to get that fight? What performance will make you say, hey, Triple G deserves a Canelo fight? None. There's none. I'm gonna cut it off. He hasn't fought anybody. I've been watching boxing since, holy hell, since Trevor's Cloud I was watching Trevor's Cloud's career. That's how long I've been freaking watching boxing. And I ain't never freaking heard of Steve Rose. His next opponent might be Mary Poppins, all I know. At least Canelo's fight people with a pulse in boxing. But anyways, man, holy heck. And Tyson Fury, let me talk on Tyson Fury. Is he a great boxer? I don't know. Most likely yes. Is he the number one heavyweight? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. A lot of people I've noticed in the boxing world said, you know, they counted Fury as an underdog, blase. But I'm looking at it. Tyson Fury in that fight looked the same darn near as he looked in the Klitschko fight and almost every other fight he has. He came in lighter that fight than he did with Tom Schwartz. That was a legit mistake. I really meant to say Tom Schwartz. That's how much I don't know this guy. He came in heavier than that. So that means he was in shape. He did good. He did great in the Wilder fight. I would be a lying piece of crap if I told you Fury didn't look good in that fight. But the problem is he got dropped twice. And to me, he lost the first 4 rounds. He wasn't doing much. I hate when people keep saying, do you not know how to score a fight? Excuse me. I hate when people said Fury won 10 out of 12 rounds. That is bullcrap. If you know how to score a fight, you will give that a draw. That was a nice draw. I would be mad if it wasn't a draw. I'll be mad if Wilder won. Actually, no, I won't, because he actually is the only one that got knockdowns in the fight. You know? The thing what people don't understand, when you're scoring a fight, you gotta look at it, man. Most people, I'm quite sure they don't understand that the only reason why it was probably a draw is because Wilder knocked him down twice. Because when you get a knockdown in boxing, it's usually a 10-8 round. I gave I gave Wilder the first 4 rounds. Then he dropped him twice. That's 2 10-8 rounds. Fury's at a deficit already. It's a draw. But he came back in the middle rounds. Got dropped. Then got dropped again. That's a tie. It's so easy to score a fight. And I don't get it. Most of these people that's hating on that fight are UK. But the person that scored it a draw was from the UK. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, these people can't be this stupid, bro. Like, I'm about to go to sleep, man. I hope you enjoyed my rambling, because that's what it was. I'm sorry. I'm not mad. I'm just tired, bro. I'm sick of the double standards. I'm sick of the loud cherry picking. I'm sick. I am sick of the ducking. This boxing community, if you're a fan, I don't care if you're a Canelo fan, AJ fan, Wilder fan, Charlo fan, Inoue fan, fan. I don't care if you're a Tank fan. I don't care who you are. If you see something, and then the people I named, I'm not accusing them all of ducking or cherry picking, because I'm not accusing it to be facts. But this is not it. I'm just naming people at this point. If you see your favorite fighter doing weird behavior, call him out on it. Do something. You cannot keep allowing boxing to miss great fights or ruin good fights. Because AJ should have been manned up and stopped ducking Wilder, and he could have got knocked out and got paid quite handsomely, but he didn't. It's a shame. Man, well, I'm about to go, man, but I'm just saying this. These people allowed AJ to duck all the way till 2016 to 2019. That's wild. Let's not do this, boxing fans. Let's work hard at it, and let's continue to grow the community.